Greg Andrick here with another Business Freedom Conversation post. Have you ever thought about your net worth? You know, you're going to find this story stimulating because the average American has a net worth over $1 million. Now, that's average. So you can probably thank all the billionaires for driving the whole average up. But here is a video. It's only about 3 minutes long, and you can kind of look at it, and they also talk about the path to become a millionaire and what is the best and most common and most likely path to be a millionaire. So if you're average, take a look at this. You'll find out where you are on the whole scale of things. This is Greg Andrick, Business Freedom Conversation post. I'll catch you on the next one.
According to this MarketWatch article, if you're in the average American family, you're probably a millionaire. If you saw that headline and started asking yourself questions like, what does average mean? Should I be a millionaire? Don't worry, today we're going to talk about what it really means to be a millionaire and how you can achieve that status. For starters, what does it mean to be a millionaire? It's tied to your net worth. So even if you have $1 million salary or $1 million in your bank account, that doesn't necessarily mean you're a millionaire. Your net worth is the value of all the assets you own minus the loans you owe. So let's say you have a home valued at $750,000, an investment portfolio with a market value of $200,000, and a car and other assets valued at $50,000. That's $1 million right there. But now it's time to consider your loans. There's $600,000 left on your mortgage, $20,000 left on your car, and $15,000 in student loans. Now you're left with a net worth of $365,000. That millionaire status seems a little harder to reach now. So how do so many people have it? Well, let's take a look at the data. This survey comes from the Federal Reserve, and they found that the mean net worth of the average American household was $1.06 million last year. But when you look at the median net worth, it's just over $190,000. So why the big gap between the average and the median? That's thanks to billionaires like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. The top 10% of American households have a net worth of around $6.5 million, which pushes the average higher. Now that we know that average does not correlate with typical, let's take a look at how you can get closer to millionaire status. Home ownership is a great way to increase wealth. On average, homeowners have a net worth of $1.5 million compared to $155,000 for renters. If homeownership isn't in the cards for you, don't panic. There are other strategies and habits to get into now that can help you achieve your goals. For example, investing. Putting money into the stock market is one of the most effective ways to increase your wealth. And the earlier you start, the better. And you can make it even easier on yourself by automating your investing and putting that money into a tax-advantaged account like an IRA or 401k. Managing your debt is another way to increase your net worth. That could mean choosing a more affordable college, keeping credit cards paid off, and living within your means. Remember that equation we did before? The less debt you have, the less you have to subtract from your own assets. But before you overhaul your saving and investing strategies, think about what's important to you. One survey says that Americans are looking at wealth differently and put more emphasis on health, well-being, and happiness over money and professional success. The shift in perspective may be due to the effects of the pandemic, along with inflation and increasing credit card debt. Plus, the millionaire status doesn't seem to be enough these days. One survey shows that Americans consider over $2 million to be wealthy, but nearly half of them have a net worth around $500,000 and feel wealthy. You'll be faced with a lot of big financial decisions in your lifetime, and it's important to consider what your goal is. Is it more important for you to be wealthy or feel wealthy?